Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we are making butter biscuits with a twist. And that would be beef cracklings. For this recipe we need a few main ingredients. 2 cups of flour. Half a cup of beef cracklings that I saved from beef tallow. I went a little crazy with butter. These are 6 tablespoons. Half a cup of yogurt. And who wouldn't like some cheese? Add your flour and butter. Now just wash your hands and knead it with your hand. I know I may start some controversy here about mixing it with my hands, but guys, remember this food is for me and my family definitely does not care whether I'm wearing gloves or not. And I personally would rather have someone touch my food with their bare hands than to have microplastics in my food. But I know one thing, everyone is different. Everyone has different preferences, so I respect that. Let me know what your thoughts about that in the comments. This is the consistency we're looking for, almost like a sandy consistency. Now add half a teaspoon of baking soda, the cheese, and the cracklings, the yogurt, and fold everything in. You can totally skip the cracklings and the cheese, but I would not recommend that because that's the twist in the recipe, guys. Come on, don't skip it. And you can replace the yogurt with milk. However, if you replace the yogurt with milk, that means you would have to replace the baking soda with baking powder. And that's because baking powder is made up of 2 parts. One is the baking soda and one is the acid. The acid is what activates the baking powder. So baking soda does not contain an acid. That's why we added yogurt, because yogurt is acidic and it's going to activate the powder in our biscuits. Cooking is all about chemistry. That's why I love cooking. Did you guys know this information before? Let me know in the comments. This is how you want your dough to be. You don't want to overmix it, you just want it to be able to hold its shape. Dump it out on the counter. In the meanwhile, you should be preheating your oven at 425 and get in a round cup. The cup shouldn't have any handles. That way you can cut with it smoothly. Now collect the leftover dough that's left on the sides and take something like this, something flat, and just place it underneath the dough and scoop it onto the baking pan that you're going to use for baking. Be sure to leave some spaces in between because they're going to expand a little bit. Now for the leftover dough, we're going to keep doing the same thing until we run out of dough. Guys, as you can tell, I'm not originally from the US, so I didn't know about biscuits until I came here. And I still honestly don't know much about what to pair it with. I know some people eat it with gravy or mashed potatoes. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't really know. But what's your favorite thing to pair it with? You're not going to believe it. I ended up with the perfect number of biscuits. I know this one is a little fat and bulky, but just pretend they're all the same size, okay? Now we bake them. They are ready. Let's try it out. I'm pairing my biscuits with this special recipe chicken curry that I made myself. And you can pair your biscuits with whatever you choose. Let's dig in. Guys, If you don't try these biscuits with this chicken curry, you're really missing out.